Sources tell me the Indianapolis Colts front office is internally debating a massive financial move for a veteran starting quarterback. Discussions are centering on a top-tier contract valuation for this incoming signal caller, a move currently being monitored as a potential shift in organizational philosophy. Subscribe for this exclusive report and like the video as we break down this major roster update.
I am receiving reports from sources close to the Indianapolis Colts front office indicating a significant and somewhat surprising development regarding the quarterback market. We are hearing that internal discussions are gaining serious traction regarding Daniel Jones, and more specifically, the financial commitment required to secure his services. The debate inside the building is not merely about bringing Jones onto the roster. It is centered on whether he warrants a contract structured as a top-tier deal. This represents a massive deviation from the expected trajectory for Indianapolis, especially considering the organization's recent focus on developing young talent. But it speaks volumes about the front office's current evaluation of the open market and their desperate desire for stability at the most important position in sports. General Manager Chris Ballard has always been meticulous about valuation, often preaching patience and value. Yet this potential move suggests a shift in philosophy, or perhaps a reaction to the volatility we have seen at the quarterback position in Indianapolis over the last half-decade. When you look at the mechanics of this debate, it ultimately comes down to a risk assessment of Jones' ceiling versus his floor. The front office is currently crunching the numbers on his performance metrics, specifically his completion percentage relative to pressure and his ability to extend plays with his legs, which theoretically aligns with head coach Shane Steichen's RPO-heavy scheme. However, the term top tier implies a salary cap hit that would fundamentally alter how the Colts build the rest of their roster. We are talking about a financial tier usually reserved for proven franchise cornerstones, not reclamation projects or bridge options. The hesitation from some within the organization stems from Jones' historical turnover rate and injury history, which mirrors the very issues Indianapolis has tried to move away from since the departures of previous veteran acquisitions. Yet proponents within the building argue that under Steichen's tutelage, Jones' athleticism could be unlocked in a way we haven't seen consistently before. This is not a done deal, but the fact that the conversation has moved to a top-tier valuation stage indicates that the Colts are seriously vetting Jones as a potential answer, weighing the heavy price tag against the scarcity of viable starting quarterbacks in the modern NFL landscape.
If the Indianapolis Colts proceed with a high-value, top-tier contract for Daniel Jones, the ripple effects will be felt immediately across the entire roster construction and the AFC South landscape. From a salary cap perspective, allocating premium resources to Jones significantly restricts Chris Ballard's flexibility to reinforce other key areas, specifically the secondary and the pass rush depth, which have been points of emphasis this offseason. We have to consider the opportunity cost here. Every dollar spent on a premium quarterback contract is a dollar not spent on retaining homegrown talent or making aggressive free agency moves on the defensive side of the ball. Furthermore, this move sends a complex and potentially divisive message to the locker room. Veterans like DeForest Buckner and Kenny Moore II, who have endured the revolving door of quarterbacks since Andrew Luck's retirement, are looking for certainty and elite production. Bringing in Jones on a massive deal puts immense pressure on him to perform immediately. There is absolutely no grace period with that kind of price tag attached to your name. Strategically, this signals that the front office might be hedging their bets regarding the long-term durability or immediate readiness of their current quarterback room. Shane Steichen needs a signal caller who can operate the offense on schedule while providing the mobile upside to threaten defenses on the ground, something Jones can do but has struggled to do consistently without turning the ball over. The insider verdict here is one of extreme caution. While the scheme fit is logical on paper given Jones' mobility, paying top-tier money for production that has historically been average is the type of gamble that defines a general manager's tenure. If this backfires, it mirrors the Carson Wentz experiment, but with potentially higher financial stakes and long-term cap ramifications. The Colts are effectively betting that their coaching staff can fix flaws that have persisted for years. It is a high-risk maneuver in a conference loaded with elite quarterback talent. I want to hear from you, Colts Nation. Does Daniel Jones deserve a top-tier contract to lead this offense, or is this another expensive mistake waiting to happen? Let me know your analysis in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for ongoing updates as we track this developing story.